Color me happy.
Adding pops of color to your house, right? You need to do. Are you okay?
I just got very excited saying that.
Oh, I thought you were getting excited about the allora. E buon colore. We've been talking about Italian. You know, color brightens your mood. It brightens your space. And whether your living room or your bedroom, a little change of color can go a really long way.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to cost a whole lot either to freshen and brighten things up, because you might think sometimes it does, right? So here to share some easy ways to add color to your home is Lauren Iannotti. She's the editor-in-chief of Drew and Jonathan Reveal magazine. So welcome back to the PIX11 Morning News, Lauren. Good to have you here.
Yeah, good to have you.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So first off, let's go through what some of the hot new paint colors are for the home right now, because my home is entirely gray.
Yep, mine too. I love how soothing that palette is. It flows from room to room, but now I feel like I'm a little stuck. Right?
Help us out here.
Okay, so you're not alone in this. I feel like we all went really hard on the neutrals. I think for the last couple of years, we've really wanted to feel peaceful. And I think those neutrals brought us over to a place of a little bit more peace. And now I think we're ready for some joy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of feeling like I could look at the creams and the grays no more and add a little bit more color to them. I think we're ready for some color in our lives right now.
Like what?
Okay, so right now, I think you guys have probably noticed that it's kind of a free-for-all fashion-wise, and it's a bit of a free-for-all interiors-wise as well. We are looking at color that you love. Any color that you love will do. We see a lot of terracottas, a lot of these kind of groovy 60s, 70s colors. We see a lot of pop 80s colors. There's even primary colors coming back, which is, you kind of want to be careful and not go too romper room with those, but definitely anything that makes you feel happy, any color that brings you joy, fair game.
Okay.
So wait a minute, are we talking about, what was it, Harvest Gold and Avocado Green? Were those the colors of the 60s? Or was that more 70s?
We had all those funky kind of earthy olives and sages. Those are back with it. I mean, right now, the big story is anything green. Green is back with a vengeance, whether it's emerald, whether it's a teal, whether it's sage. Sage is really the color of right now in fashion, and I feel like we're going to follow that in interiors very, very soon.
Are you talking green on the paint, or like throw in some plants into your room to add some green?
All of the above. So right now, paint is definitely a thing right now, and there are new ways to use paint, and it's really exciting and fun, and people are putting it in different places. But I'm also saying, like, a pop of green, a little bit of green, but you could do a tile backsplash that's green. Oh yeah, I love this. This is like a little collection of things on your shelf that adds some green, and I love these shelves together because you get kind of a citrusy, citron kind of thing happening. You got, and when you put things together that are they're not all exactly matching, right?
Yeah.
But they're similar. And what you end up getting is this kind of effect that's not like hitting you over the head with it. It's kind of subtle, but it's really pretty. And I feel people are really kind of trying to decorate their shelves right now. The shelf idea is one of the ideas. You want to decorate your shelf a little bit because you're on Zooms, because you've got people kind of in your world right now, and you want it to be a pretty backdrop, but also just to bring yourself joy, to look over and see like your favorite collection of small tchotchkes or whatever. You've kind of pulled together all the blue ones or pulled together all the yellow ones, and you've got this really pretty effect coming out.
And if you are venturing out, it would be really fun to go out and go to some of the tag sales that you can get just in driving distance. Some of those great, not only tag sales, what do they call those where you go out, the big collection of
garage sale,
like garage sales, and sometimes they have those big fields of stuff where all the vendors come together. Flea market, to go flea marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you have a mission like that, you don't just go kind of wandering, which wandering can be fun, but when you have like, okay, I'm on yellow this summer, I'm just going to look for little yellow things, or I'm floral, I'm going to find every little floral teacup that's kind of got disconnected from its set, and I can make a little collection of that.
Yeah.
Really anything that strikes your fancy, it'll be fun to buy, like fun to sort of do the hunting, and then fun to look at every time you see it.
So Lauren, I've actually noticed, I'm a new homeowner, and I've been kind of venturing to people's homes. Thank you very much. Paying close attention to people's homes as I go in and out. And I also saw them when I was in open houses shopping. That wallpaper was a thing. And I'm not talking about like old, like 70s and 80s wallpaper. Like, people are putting up wallpaper that looks awesome. It's like a new thing. What's happening here? I thought wallpaper was like a big no-no.
No, wallpaper is back with a vengeance. It is everywhere. Every tastemaker, every designer, they are diving deep into it. This is a cool one. So this wallpaper, she's just using it in wainscoting, like as little panels. It's almost like art, it's a little bit more of a hint, but so you can go full throttle on wallpaper, but it's expensive. It's hard to put up if you're going to try and DIY it. You got to really, really think hard if that's something that you want to do. But you can get little, if you don't want to go all in on the wallpaper and you're worried that like it is a trend and it may be just like the last round of wallpaper, it's like the thing that kind of lingers in old homes and that people take down as soon as they buy it. You can just dabble in wallpaper. There are ways to do small amounts of wallpaper. You can DIY it, or you can get help, or you can get self-adhesive wallpapers. Everybody's making self-adhesive wallpaper now in really beautiful patterns. And if you just buy one roll, a small amount, you could do the back of a bookshelf. You could do the risers on your stairs. It's very playful. And cool,
I love those ideas. Small spaces, cool? Big impact. Yeah.
Right?
Really good stuff.
Neat, and it's not super expensive.
Yeah, I'm worried. I just want the wallpaper that you're talking about real quick. We got to go. It's not the old glue one that's like impossible to take down, right?
Right. No, this is easier to put up and easier to take down. It's self-adhesive, and it's still tricky. I don't want everybody to think they can go out and get the self-adhesive and just like take some scissors and they're going to be done. There's some work to it, but it's a great fun way to add pop of color. There's so many ways to add color to your space. You just look around, find something that you love, put it there. Get a new lampshade. Put some paint in a surprising place like the ceiling. People are doing paint on the ceilings. It's the new accent wall right now. And yeah, you talked about greenery. I mean, plants. I have one behind me, my mass cane, that I torture and try to kill all the time, and I cannot kill. Even if you're not good with plants, there are plants for you. There are all kinds of wonderful ways. And if you pick up our magazine, Drew and Jonathan Reveal, you'll find endless options for a way to do that.
Like
yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. Me too.
You can hire a decorator.
It totally could. It could. Well, that also is the house of a decorator. It helps that if you are a decorator, you have your own Instagram and
put up the pretty pictures, Lauren. Good idea.
That's
Thank
right.
you
I know.
very much.
I'm going to make you drool, and then I'll tell you how to get it though. And pick up Drew and Jonathan Reveal. It's a magazine that I make with my friends. The Drew and Jonathan Scott, the Property Brothers, and it has all kinds of ideas.
All great ideas. Lauren, thank you so much for being with us this morning. And for more on adding color to your home decor ideas, check out Drew and Jonathan Reveal magazine. It's on newsstands and online.